the hardware tool in step 7 to go out and look at the status of our Profibus network, our remote I/O devices, and also to troubleshoot that Profibus network if we have problems. We come up and click on the PLC folder. Then we come to our hardware tool on the right side. We can either double click or we can right click on the hardware tool and then click open object from the pop-up menu. And that brings up our offline configuration as it's stored in the project. I'm going to maximize that window so we can see it a little better on the screen. And this shows our setup that we have now with our local rack, our Profibus network, and our MicroMaster drive. And just to show how we add devices to that Profibus network, I'm going to open the hardware catalog and look on the Profibus DP folder. And we're going to look down here with the Semovert AC drives. And let's add a MicroMaster drive there. Down at the bottom it gives the part number of the drive and a description of it. We'll just grab that and drag it up here and drop it onto our Profibus wire. Say OK, we'll take the default for the communications. See, it's already selected the Profibus that's available and picked the next available address. We have up to 125 available there, and we haven't used one, but it's taken out all the ones we've already used. Selected 4, so we'll just take that for our default, say OK, and there's the drive. It dropped it right in there for us, assigned the next available input and output addresses. If we click back on the other one, we see we've got different addresses. So that's all there is to do to add a complex device like a drive onto the Profibus network. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete that one back off since we don't actually have it out there. And then now we're ready to go take a look at our online setup. To do that, we use the toolbar button marked offline, online. If we click that, it will go out and upload our configuration. Of course, it's going to tell us we need to save our changes there where we added that MicroMaster and deleted it back off. So now he's going to go upload the S7315 CPU and all the local I/O that's connected to it, and also all the information about that Profibus network. So it'll take a few seconds to read all that up. And then we'll be looking at our online, as it says up here, view. We can turn our catalog off to give us a little more room on the screen. We'll resize that I/O rack, use view, arrange racks to move everything out where I can see it a little bit better. And right now we are online and we're showing everything is good. A little icon there says the PLC is working. We see our connection to the Profibus on the MicroMaster. Now what I'm going to do is remove the cable from that MicroMaster drive, and to go get that updated information, I need to go View, Update, or press the F5 key. And you see now we've got problems. We do not see the drive, and there's an alert fault back here on the CPU. If we right-click there on the drive, we can go to Module Information. It says we have a module configured but not present. We're set up for the MicroMaster drive. What's there is nothing on Master System 1, Station number 3. So there's nothing there. If we look at the diagnostics, it says I can't do diagnostics because there's no bus connection to him. So we've got a problem there. The drive has gone away. We don't see it. If we go back to the CPU, right-click, Module Information, we can go look at our diagnostic buffer and see what kind of information we've got over there. Diagnostic buffer, we say, okay, at 11:26:27, we had a distributed I/O station failure. Station number 3, slave number 3 on master system number 1 is gone. And also in our program, we called organization block 86, where we could have written code to send error messages out or identify the drive, maybe shut down part of our process, because automatically when that Profibus station drops out, we're going to go execute whatever is in OB86 in that program block and handle whatever our problem is. Okay, we can close there. We know pretty much what the problem is. We'll go out here and plug him back onto the network. Then we'll have to come in and go to View, Update again, or press F5. And you see we're back to connected and showing no problem with the CPU. If we right-click on the drive now, go to Module Information. See the module is now present and okay, and our diagnostics are being run to make sure that there are no problems out there. Looks like we're doing real well here, so let's go back and look at the CPU. Right-click on the CPU, go to Module Information, back to our diagnostic buffer, and here at 11:28 and 33.340 seconds, our station came back. Station number 3 returned. It's back with us. So everything is working well. You can close that diagnostic buffer, close our online view and the hardware tool, and we're back to Somatic Manager again.